Hey guys, my name is Saria and today I'm going to show you how to make these mermaid scale letters. I made these for my daughter's bedroom. She has an Ariel's grotto kind of theme going on. So now I'm going to show you how to make these. I make videos like this every Tuesday and Thursday, so please subscribe and be sure to hit that little notification bell so that you're notified every time that new video goes up. And also, if you do recreate this, please tag us on social media at DreamItDIY. Without further ado, let's get into the video. For supplies, you will need picture hanging hardware. I got these at Hobby Lobby for $1.99. Sequins that are extremely large. Again, Hobby Lobby. Scissors. Hot glue sticks. A hot glue gun. And the letter of your choosing. You prefer cardboard letters for this project to wood. To start out, take your large sequin. It's going to have a tiny little hole in the top, and you want to make sure that that goes toward the top of the letter from where you're starting. So place a little bit of hot glue on it, glue it down, and just keep making sure that those dots are toward the top. This way, when you start on the second row, it's going to cover them up and you won't see them at all. Let your sequins hang off the edge, both toward the bottom and the sides. You're able to go through and trim that later if it bothers you, but if not, I like it. I think it looks cute. Continue gluing all the way up your letter. If you have a letter like mine, H or A or something like that, you're going to have that part to go across. So what I like to do for this is to take the sequin and kind of measure it out, and then I'm going to take my sequin and cut it in half. The reason I'm going to cut it in half is because I really wanted a flat edge on that line across. I think the waviness takes away from the mermaid effect. So I'm going to cut it and then go ahead and glue it down. And then I'm going to continue doing the same thing, taking another sequin, cutting it and gluing it down, still continuing that overlapping pattern that creates the scales. This is what it should look like when you finish your row. And then you'll just continue what you were doing before, gluing the sequins down and overlapping them until you finish the whole letter. So now, as you can see on the tops and the sides, I've got that curve still from the sequin. I'm going to show you what it looks like after you cut it off. So this is another letter I did for the one in my daughter's room, and I cut the top and the bottoms, but I actually left the sides curvy. I'm going to go through and trim up the top and the bottom now. Be careful as you're doing this, because if you apply a little too much pressure with the scissors, the sequins might pop off. It's not that big of a deal if it happens. You can just glue them right back on. And now I'm finished trimming. Now you're going to take your picture hanging hardware and apply a generous amount of hot glue on the back and place it down into the hot glue. Be careful not to burn yourself. For my letters, I didn't measure out where I wanted the hooks to hang because I knew that my letters were going to purposefully hang crooked. If you want your letter to hang straight, I highly encourage you to measure where you're going to place these on there. Also, check the scale pattern before you glue these down because you don't want to accidentally glue them to the bottom. And just put a screw in the wall and you can just hang it on that screw. This is what her name looked like in her room when I was done. I hope you guys like this project. If you have any comments, leave them for me below.